everyone, welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. How's it going? I kind of feel like an idiot, by the way. The Magician's Blood Orb, I believe was what it's called, the one that requires 25,000 blood in a tier 3 altar to make from a block of gold. I don't know why this didn't dawn on me. So I have a crap ton of villagers over here. This altar only holds 10,000, but this is a tier 3 altar. Yep, see? Altar's current tier 3 capacity 10,000. Here's a question. Let me go ahead and disable that. Pull that out of there and just throw that in there. Why can't I just make the blood orb? Why can I not just do it? I can do it, right? Yeah, I can. I can totally do it. By sacrificing villagers. Yeah. Wow, that sucks down fast. Wow. Yeah, that definitely sucks down fast, but, yeah, I was thinking about it. This may only have a capacity of 10,000, but if I babysit this, I can actually get the 25,000 into it. It's not like I don't have enough villagers here anyway. And there we go. We now have the Magician's Blood Orb, and it is now bound to me. And it is now in there, and sucking up life points. So there we go. We now have the one orb that I needed to get for additional blood magic things. Why did it never dawn on me that it could be made? No idea. But it's been made, and now I can make these runes of augmented capacity now. Yeah, excuse me just a moment, my nose is itching for one reason or another. Like, stop it, nose. Yeah, so we can now get these and increase the total number of life points that can be stored in there, and wow, that really does suck down fast. And we can also increase my maximum life points on me to some number I'm actually unaware of. Yeah, I don't actually know how, what the limit is on this. I'm already past 50,000 life points. That's a lot of life points. Well, the reason I need that orb, and why I was trying to figure out how the hell to get it, is because one of the things I need for the next tier of altar is a Master Ritual Stone. And the Master Ritual Stone is, kind of easy to make, but it requires Magician's Blood Orb, which, as you all know, I couldn't make because I didn't have the 25,000 capacity I wanted on this to make the orb, and for whatever reason, it just really was not just clicking with me. Was not clicking to me at all. What are my life points up to now? 69,000, and it is still going. $75,000 and it is still going. Wow. I will definitely not need any life points anytime soon. By the way, I made a sigil of the Green Grove off camera between the last episode and this episode. You may notice that's a little different over there. That is because I had been working on one of the quests. For the Hoarding Punch Trees Get Blisters quest. I am now at 54,000 oak wood. It's kind of low, to be honest, considering we need 100,000 and we're only 54% of the way there. But made some progress on it. Quite a bit of progress, actually. I think around 20% progress on that. So there's that. The other thing then is... Oh, maybe I should explain this sigil. Let's actually head on over to... Let's see, what do I need more of right now? How am I doing on spice leaves? I could use more of those. I could also use more onions. lettuce I have a bit of, not a whole lot. Same goes for, well, the raspberries I have more of. Let us actually just demonstrate it on the onions, though. So I'm standing here. I activate the sigil. And you don't visually see anything happening, but then you start seeing the sugar cane start rapidly growing, and then the onions growing really fast. You can also notice over time my life points will go down. There we go. I take 150 finally. I don't actually know how often that ticks down, but that is essentially what is going on. I can walk around with this enabled and grow crops. Crops? I don't know. Yeah, grow them faster, which means I can literally stand here once I have a Will of Suffering, which will automate that process over there for killing them off and filling the altar. I could throw my Magician's Blood Orb into that and literally just stand there, or stand here rather, forever. The biggest thing, though, I would have to worry about is food, of course, but that's whatever. At least I don't have to use bone meal anymore or anything of that sort. I can just stand here, grow crops, and be merry. Yeah. That's all I have to do. Now, if you want to excuse me for half a second here, I need to take a short break because something from Steam popped up. Alrighty. Yeah, so pretty much you just right-click to activate and deactivate the sigil. Obviously once it's activated, it does its thing. And yeah, we are... I think we've only gained actually 57 onions. 58. Of course it takes a bit of time for the harvester to get through and harvest them, but oh, there we go. Got a full stack. Yeah, it's a very useful sigil. I cannot disagree with that. There's a few other sigils that are very useful as well, but let me see then on this quest book, because I don't remember what it was for your Wizard Steve that we needed. Oh, we just needed the Magician's Blood Orb, and you know what? Let me turn the sound back up since we are no longer near there. We can get 4 blood runes, which honestly no, or we can get 16 ritual stones, which honestly we need anyway. So let's grab that and open this bag. Monster jerky. Okay. Not really a great reward, but I'll take it. Never know when you could use some monster jerky. Let's go ahead and consume that heart, and let us check out what the next one is. Oh. Useful sigils. Air sigil and sigil of the Green Grove. Well, I've already made one of those. Though, unfortunately, I have to craft another one, apparently. Yeah, because this is a crafting task. And I also need to make a air sigil. Let us work toward that, actually, and, what do I need? What did I need for this? I needed 2 planters, 3 harvesters, and 2 fertilizers. Harvester needed 3 of these. And 2 planters, apparently. As well as I needed this and I think a slate of some sort. So that is making some glass right this second. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at what we need for the air sigil, because I actually don't know off the top of my head. And it gives us something to do while waiting for that stuff to craft. Air sigil. How do you make that? Alright. 6 feathers, a ghast tear, and the orb. Okay, so that was made. There we go. Made that. Now we were just waiting on the stuff for the Sigil of the Green Grove, which might take a moment, it appears. With that, we should be able to get further along this quest line, though. The one thing afterwards is the Bound Blade, and I think there is something else along with that quest, which is what the ritual stones are necessary for, which is why I chose those as the reward. And speaking of which, this is the ritual we need. It is the ritual binding. You shift right-click to change to the ritual. I'm not going to do it because it's kind of annoying to get back to it. And there's a lot of rituals. And this is going to be my ritual room over here that I quickly made. It's obviously unfinished, but it's in the back here. It's where the rituals will go. And yeah. Oh no, I'm just trying to. I'm thinking at the moment and not talking apparently. Thinking and not talking. Sigil. You. How far along are you? Missing a harvester and fertilizer, huh? Oh, just missing the... Really? Orb? Really? Yeah, just missing one of the harvesters. Which should be done here momentarily. Yeah, I was just working on one more piece of glass, it looks like. I really should have a stockpile of glass at some point. Also, one of the other quests for the hoarding quest are the matters. The matter ball quest. We need 1,000 of those. Let's see, how many do we have in here? 84. Plus, what's that little bit that was in there? We have a little over a stack and a half of those. We can go ahead and smith those. We don't have that many of them. We need a lot more in the long run. But, it's progress. Definitely progress. And this one we also need a lot of, and honestly, a lot of those for the hoarding quests are going to take me a while to actually make. Though I guess we could make proper automated setups for it. I'm not sure if I would want to. Well, finally we were able to make the Sigil of the green thing. Green thumb? Green Grove. Why was that difficult? Let's pick that flask, why not? Get a full heart. And a greater reward bag of butterfly fish, male and female. Mariculture is something I have not yet gotten into in any regard, so that'll be a problem. Trying to learn that mod, because I've never touched it before in any mod pack. Okay, afterwards, let us take the look at the Bound and Tide. Give me a moment to gather up the items again for the ritual thing, and we'll go ahead and make it. Alrighty, gathered the ingredients for that, and it's been made. And now it's a detection task for the Bound Blade. With that, I need the Master Ritual Stone, which is going to take up a few things here. Master, let's go and clear that. Mater? No, Master. Alrighty, so what I don't have in there are those, and these, and bam, there we go. The Master Ritual Stone is going to be the center of attention for any higher end rituals. And hello, skeleton. And hello, spider. go ahead and place that there. We have the ritual binding on this. We need 8 blank runes, 4 air runes, 4 water stones, 5... not air runes, air stones, 4 fire stones, and 4 earth stones. Counting that up, that is 16... 24, and we only have 12 ritual stones. Which means we're actually going to need to make more ritual stones. And villager hell. I should probably get a sound muffler in here, actually. Probably be helpful. Let's see, so what does it take for these? 4 obsidian and some reinforced slates. I guess a stack of them will do, because that'll make me an additional 16. Which I believe will set me at 28 total ritual stones, which is plenty, I believe. Alrighty. The game wants to behave. It's unfortunate you can't use a higher tiered orb for that recipe. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right, I had some slates in there. And wait. Does that recipe make me 4? It does make me 4. Oh. Well, I should never need, why am I still flying if the jetpack was disabled? So, with those ritual stones in my inventory, I'm going to right-click on this, and it'll fill it out for me in the appropriate pattern. And this is what it looks like, and I have no idea how to activate it. How do I activate this? Construct a ritual binding. Activate it. How do I activate it? Construct a ritual binding, activating the throne diamond sword. How do I activate? How do I activate? Left click? No. Well, what do I need to throw in there? A diamond sword is what I need to throw in there. And sure enough, I just happen to have one. Already, it's on. Can I whack with this? No, it takes my health. This? No. Can I whack with that? No. How do I start you? How do I start the ritual? Certain an item I'm missing here, like a ritual activation thing. I don't know of a ritual activation thing, but Division Sigil, that's extra utilities. Awakened activation crystal. Need a lava crystal for that. I guess let us make that. That might be the thing I need. I'm not entirely sure if that is the actual thing I need, but it's worth a shot, I guess. I'd like to make this bound blade in this episode, though. So what do I need for that? Lava crystal, no, wait. Oh yeah, there's 2 different lava crystals in this mod pack. Forgot about that. 2 pieces of glass, 3 buckets of lava, a diamond, the weak blood orb, and fluxed electrum ingots. So let's go ahead and get 3 buckets. Throw them on up in here on the lava. Alrighty, we got the 3 buckets. Those can be thrown in there Lava crystal. And we do actually have that, but we don't have the weak blood orb that is associated to no one. Okay, there we go. We got that, and that goes into a lava sigil, but it also goes into the weak activation crystal. I think this is what we actually need. Hopefully we don't have to make the awakened version, because I don't know if I can actually do all that. No, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to get the demon blood shard. Alrighty, so we need to head back over to the altar then, and change that into an activation sigil. Activation sigil of weakitude. One more. I think 4 fills that up. And I saw you, zombie. Seem to be having a bit of lag on this map at the moment. I'm not sure if it's because I've been letting this game run for hours on end or what. But you could even see there in chat, and maybe you actually heard it, but I pressed the F key, which toggles on and off the jetpack. And there was a noticeable delay between it actually working and getting the message about it being turned on and off. Should I put some torches up here? F7. Oh. Oh yeah, there is a lot of darkness around here. That should work. Alrighty, it looks like the weak activation crystal is done. Hopefully this is the item we need to actually activate in this ritual. Let me go ahead and get up there and put that on, and activate. Ow, ow, ow. I don't have a bound blade. And the diamond sword got obliterated. I guess let's try again. Diamond sword. No, do I actually have the sticks necessary? I do. Let me actually just make a couple. In the event something happens. Again, rather. Alrighty. Sword. On the pedestal. Ow. Oh. I got it. Got the sword. Woohoo! Okay then, I guess that weak activation crystal is what I needed. You can go away, Flames. So I can get a reward bag, a rune to sacrifice, a rune of augmented capacity. I'm gonna grab the augmented capacity because, that's what I've been trying to get this entire time. Yay! Augmented capacity. The other thing I'll need to get now with that bound blade, which we'll have to wait till next episode. And, let me go ahead and tell you what it is, though. In order to get the next tier of altar, I need to kill hostile mobs with this to get a weak blood shard, I believe it's called. Yeah, this thing. This thing will go into the higher tiers of stuff like custom spells, as well as these large bloodstone bricks, which is required for the tops of the next pillar. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. Still learning blood magic still. Still learning blood magic still. Still learning English as well, apparently. And, holy crap, leg, stop it. yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time, where we will continue looking into blood magic, and maybe into, oh, there you go, large blood some bricks, and maybe back into Thaumcraft. So yeah, take it easy, guys. See you guys next time. Bye bye.